So let me give the next representative from District 4, Trisha Calvarese.
All right, because you're going to be knocking on a lot of doors, you're going to be making phone calls. How do we say my last name? Okay? Okay, so Calvarese, you can pronounce it however you want, but if we're going to say it right, it's Italian, say it with your hands. Calvarese, you got it. Who's ready to get rid of Lauren Boebert? You ready? You ready? So here's the difference. Unlike Lauren Boebert, I didn't ditch one district for another after almost losing and then embarrassing myself at Beetlejuice, right? I'm from here. I am a proud daughter of this district. That's right. I went to Fox Creek, Crest Hill, Highlands Ranch High, and I was the 2005 Douglas County Teacher Federation Student of the Year Award. Thank you. Award recipient. Thank you. I earned a full academic scholarship to the Johns Hopkins University. And I went on to become director of speechwriting at the AFL-CIO to see landmark legislation passed, including bipartisan infrastructure and the Inflation Reduction Act. Thank you. And then at the U.S. National Science Foundation, where we were a big fan of Senator Hickenlooper, we were working to reshore American innovation and to create the next generation of American manufacturing when life happened. So both of my parents had cancer at the same time. And I am an only child. So thank God for my union. Thank God for Medicare. I was able to drop everything, come home, and provide end-of-life care through home hospice at home. Thank you. Now, that was 1 year ago, and that's the hardest thing I've ever done, y'all, and I am getting through because this community lives its values. We're compassionate. We care about each other. We care about our neighbors. And in fact, that's one of the last things my dad told me, to live that value that I was raised on that service. And in fact, so he was a lifelong Republican. And he told me to step up and to run and to give back everything this community has given to me. And can I tell you, folks are hungry for it. Folks are hungry for that service, for somebody who's gonna listen to them, because can I tell you, life happens to everyone. And if you are lucky to live long enough, someone you know is gonna get sick. And you're gonna have to go through the end-of-life process, and that cuts through all parties. And people know our system is broken. So they're ready for something different. And I'll tell you what, as an elder millennial, right, where we might try to get one under the buzzer, my husband and I, right, of a child, Lauren Boebert should have nothing to do with the private family decisions I make about when, if, and how I have a family. And in fact, we just launched a digital ad with my dear friend from high school, Scotty B. They just had a second daughter and their first, a beautiful family thanks to IVF. And Scotty's like, bald and all, got his beard, right? And says, this is my family. And Lauren Boebert puts that at risk. He's never done anything political in his life before. That is such an honor at every event we go to, right? Every phone bank we have, people are showing up who are saying, I've never done this before. I've never been involved before. We're hearing from Republicans even who are saying, you have my vote. Because here's the secret weapon. It's in this room right here. This is something money cannot buy, but I got good news. Maddie, I'm gonna drop the good news. We're out fundraising Lauren Boebert 5-1. And we have the winning message that's moving voters. It is a persuasive message that moves even Republicans. It's a specific hit. It's on the PACT Act. Because Lauren Boebert talks a big game about being veterans first, right? And yet, about America first, but she puts our veterans dead last. Specifically on the PACT Act, that's care for veterans who were exposed to cancer-causing toxins and burn pits during war. She voted against it. So it's named after Sergeant First Class Heath Robinson. His widow and his mother-in-law, who was a UAW retiree, they worked tirelessly while taking care of him as he died to help pass that legislation. The bill's named in his honor. Danielle Robinson was recognized at the State of the Union by the President of the United States. And guess who interrupted that sacred moment to heckle? Lauren Boebert. We deserve better. We deserve better. Our neighbors deserve better. And that's such a bigger deal than party. So don't let anybody tell you this race is not winnable. It is, and it is electric. Something is happening on the ground, y'all. Just thank you. One quick story from the field. So there was a bit of a viral video where this lady, she stole my yard sign. We see it right there on the video. She comes up to the yard sign, she steals my yard sign. And you know what? That's an honor to be able to make someone feel something like that, right? Even if it's upset, to be like an honor. Turns out she was like, well, I have been waiting too long for a yard sign, so I just was gonna make copies myself. Something is happening, you all. So again, we're out fundraising her. And last time, we'll close with this. Lauren Boebert, right, won by less than 600 votes. I've heard from so many people in Colorado 3 who regret that we didn't knock a couple more doors, that we didn't pick up the phone, that we didn't send a couple more texts. This is the race you can control, and it's gonna affect everybody down ballot, and it's gonna keep Douglas County for the next generation. So let's go, fight, win, let's go!
Vote Trisha Calvarese, Colorado U.S. House District 4.